The tension was thick in the air. World leaders gathered, their faces etched with worry. The shadow of conflict hung heavy over them. But amidst the somber atmosphere, two figures stood apart: Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. Their laughter echoed, a stark contrast to the grim reality. Trump, with his characteristic bravado, patted Putin on the back. The Russian leader, with a grin on his face, returned the gesture. Cameras flashed, capturing the unsettling camaraderie between two men who held the fate of the world in their hands. What promises were made, what deals were struck. The world could only watch with a knot of unease in its stomach.
Trump, never one to shy away from a deal, saw opportunity in the chaos. Russia, with its vast natural resources, beckoned like a siren. Billions of dollars in potential profit danced before his eyes. Sanctions? Just minor inconveniences to be brushed aside. The prospect of rebuilding the Russian economy, of reaping the rewards of such an undertaking, proved irresistible. Morality had to give way to the lure of wealth. Principles? Negotiable, especially when a fortune was at stake. The whispers began, hushed conversations about backroom deals and secret agreements. It seemed like a new grab-what-you-can culture, but on a global scale. Across the Atlantic, Europe watched with growing unease. The laughter of Trump and Putin rang in their ears, a dissonant symphony of betrayal. They had relied on American leadership, on the strength of transatlantic ties. Now those ties felt strained, ready to snap. The security they had taken for granted seemed to be slipping through their fingers. Trump's America, focused on its own interests, seemed indifferent to their plight. The whispers grew louder, concerns turning into accusations. Was Europe being sidelined, sacrificed on the altar of Trump's ambition? Just like with the Boston Tea Party, Europe felt betrayed by an ally. The world held its breath. The future, once a beacon of hope, now flickered with uncertainty. The laughter of Trump and Putin, once a disturbing anomaly, now echoed ominously in the halls of power. Had they become the architects of a new world order, one where power trumped principles and self-interest reigned supreme? One thing was certain: the old alliances were crumbling. Trust, once the foundation of international relations, lay shattered. The world watched, with bated breath, waiting to see what, if anything, would rise from the ashes. Was this the beginning of a new Cold War, or would there be, as with the fall of the Berlin Wall, an unexpected turn of events?